Life in prison and no parole. That was the sentence handed down today in Ottawa County for Mary Ann Castorena. She was convicted of first-degree murder and solicitation of murder in the death of her one-time boyfriend, Jose Hernandez. The murder happened in Park Township in January, and it was all to cash in on his life insurance policies. 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso was in the courtroom today when the sentence was read. He is now in the control room for us with really what happened in court. It was a tough time there.
It certainly was an interesting day, Leon. You know, there was no mystery before this sentencing. Judge had no choice but to send Castorena away for the rest of her life. But the question was, what would happen to her co-defendant? He took a plea deal and testified against her.
Although I deserve to go to hell, God saved me.
Police say it was Anthony de la Garza who actually did the deed. Jose Patricio Hernandez's body was found outside of his running car on January 6th.
Deep in my heart, I had to do the right thing and come forward and tell the truth.
Police say Mary Ann Castorena had convinced de la Garza that she would pay him for the job, but it was Castorena who stood to become wealthy. Jose Hernandez's life was insured for $1.25 million. The beneficiary, Mary Ann Castorena. De la Garza's testimony was essential to convict Castorena. He pled guilty to second-degree homicide. Today, he was sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison. Rita Hernandez, Jose's sister, said her brother was a happy person and a hard-working man. De la Garza seemed to get it.
Today is one of the hardest days of my life. Though it is nothing compared to what Rita and her family has gone through.
Mary Ann Castorena read the handwritten letter. She had a different reaction.
Your Honor, I'm still going to maintain my innocence.
She spent the next 20 minutes claiming that she loved Jose Hernandez and was never interested in the money. She blames the police.
They have the truth. It's in those papers. It's in interviews. But they can turn around because they have the law. How do we defend ourselves against people like that?
No reasonable person could look at the facts of this case and determine that you were innocent of this crime. You are clearly guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Through tears, Castorena promises she will appeal the ruling. De la Garza says when he's released, he'd like to work with at-risk youth. He's turned his life over to God. Marley,